worse.
Yeah, he really is. And I mean, he's had a bit of a setback, hasn't he, since I was away in France. I find that, you know, a High Court has decided that it might have been unlawful for him to expand the ULEZ zone in the way that he did it. We await to see what the judgment will be on that later on in the year. But even more bizarrely, I saw yesterday he was claiming that he needs to make the air cleaner in London in order to up everybody's sperm count.
I know, it reeks of desperation, doesn't it? And I think he missed the whole idea of us taking him to court, because obviously my home borough is Harrow, and so we're one of the boroughs that have called upon this. And now he's going to have to face up to it. But when you look at the consultation, he ordered the cameras before the consultation was finished. If you look at how he dealt with the consultation, it was completely incorrect. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the court says, and then to see his reaction to it after that. I mean, we all think he should stop the whole thing completely, but if he's not prepared to do that, he should postpone it and put it in his manifesto and see what Londoners make of it and see if they vote for it.
Yeah, but I mean, I presume, as usual, he's sort of, you know, fending off all criticisms of his policy, and then any sensible individual would go, well, maybe we should reconsider. I mean, even Andy Burnham up in Manchester reconsidered the congestion charge when enough people said, we don't really want this at the moment, we're all struggling with the cost of living. He doesn't seem to care that nobody wants it.
He's so arrogant, I don't think he believes it. He listens to his advisors, very few of them. I mean, nobody even in his office seemed to like him. He just doesn't listen to anybody. He wants to do this. He's got a book coming out, so whether that includes anything that he's doing or done, I don't know. I haven't seen, I don't really want to see the book, but let's see what that says in there, whether that's got anything to do with his absolute determination to put this hell to us all. Outer Londoners do not want the ULEZ, and he is not listening.
I can't believe it's going to be a bestseller, can you? I mean, you know, mayor rhymes with spare, but I don't know whether it's going to have any of those kind of revelations that Harry gave us. Hope not.
God. I should imagine it's about as boring as spare, but no doubt we will talk about it when it comes out.
Absolutely. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the fight goes on. London continues to be... I mean, let's talk a little bit about the government saying today they want to crack down on the sale of these zombie knives and machetes and things. And we do see more and more of that kind of crime on the streets of London. We saw, I think, a story last week that said, you know, whatever you do, don't take your phone out on the streets of London because it's more than likely somebody will try and snatch it away from you. You know, if you're wearing an expensive watch, don't wear it in London. It's becoming ridiculous with crime, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's very worrying, and it should be worrying to absolutely everybody. I mean, the one thing we should all feel is safe, and we are feeling less and less safe on our streets, and yet we've got more police officers in London, certainly, than we've ever had.
Yeah. So, I mean, so what's the problem then?
Well, I think we need to really explore more why these kids carry these knives. I'm a massive supporter of stop and search, always have been. Of course, Sadiq Khan flip-flapped over that all the time when he first came in. So many people talking about others' rights, but there's no doubt stop and search takes knives off the streets. Yeah. We've got to do that. But I'm very pleased to hear Chris Philp this morning saying that they're going to be stronger on the ability to buy them online. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah. But also got to look into, Mike, why do these kids do it? What is making them do this? Because if we don't sort that out, if we don't come to some conclusions on that, it just won't get better.